Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Yo.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. Is this how we start?
Um, Abby, you're
Hello,
sounding a
Bryden.
lot more Spanish today.
I
What's going on there?
I've been eating tamales past couple of weeks, so I guess
You
that
sound
happened.
like when someone asks you for ice, you dive under a table.
um,
You
Thank you.
sound you
Thank you.
sound like you were born outdoors.
Okay, that's too much. I was born outdoors. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, what's up with that?
You sound like you get bad mobile reception because your house is partly or completely made of sheet metal.
It is. It is made of sheet metal. Why
You
are you
sound
doing
like
this to me?
you sound like your commute to work is human trafficking.
Oh, I don't work. I don't work. Sorry.
You sound like you were born in a yurt.
Where's that? What's that?
That's a mud hut. You sound like you were born in a mud
Oh.
hut and outdoors. It's basically outdoors. I'm sorry, folks. If you're new to the show, we do mean humor. We do mean humor on the show. Well, mostly Bryden. This
Yeah.
week, Bryden has given us reins of his show, and he's only here to shadow us. Isn't that right, Bryden?
We're all just gonna die anyway.
We certainly are, Bryden. We certainly are.
Very true.
Oh, Bryden Proctor, folks. He's an existential nihilist because, I don't know, because people don't get paid enough in some countries or something like that. I don't fucking know. But he's mostly the mean one on the show, right? Not Abigail. She tries to be mean. She
Yeah,
tries
but
to be mean. It doesn't work, right?
she just doesn't have it in her, right? Like she
Yeah.
wasn't born in a mud hut or whatever.
Right. She
Outside.
when she tries to get mean, it's like she's redlining. It's like she's stressing 300%, trying to just work up an insult. Or I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe the only insults she knows are slurs, and so she's just
Has she?
censoring herself.
Yeah, she maybe like she's never said anything remotely mean, not even once that I know of.
No, and she's
Have
had
you?
many opportunities. I'm sure when you guys are hanging out,
Many.
she's had many
Mm.
opportunities to be mean to you. But folks, you have Team U Abby and Team U Bryden with you today. So we're gonna try and entertain you for an hour and get you through your drive across country. I know you're a lonely trucker out there. You need someone to give you a helping hand, so to speak. Make you feel good for an hour.
Did you
Make you
actually write
feel.
up a whole set, like comedy stand up set for this episode? Like, is this what you're doing?
No, this is
I mean,
just
it's good.
my.
It's not bad. Like, you have it in
Okay.
you. You should maybe do stand up. Maybe you should do stand up.
So, it's funny you say that. I was reading some of my old stand-up material to Bryden the other
Mm.
night, and it was so bad. It was so bad that if I was president, I would make it illegal. Yeah, I think
Is
it
that what?
actually it was so bad.
Wait, is this like what you think or what Bryden said?
He didn't use those words. Those are my words.
Mm.
But the one the one sketch was it was a sketch where are you familiar with Yogi Bear?
Um, Not really. What was
Because
that?
I know
You
you're
don't have.
from like
I
Uganda
know
or something.
bears, but like I'm Japanese. Um,
You
I know
wish.
bears. I've seen bears in my life.
You've seen bears. Well, Yogi Bear is a cartoon bear,
Oh,
and he has a little sidekick, a little bear. He's I don't think he's like a kid necessarily, but he's certainly like a dwarfish bear, and
like a
his name
beaner.
is
What? Like a
a
little
what?
Mexican bear?
like well, his name is Boo Boo, So you have Boo Boo and Yogi, and so I was playing both of these characters on the stage myself, and it sort of a situation where Boo Boo the bear is trying to force himself upon Yogi Bear, sexually.
Wait, you were playing this yourself? You were doing
I
this
was
bit?
doing both of the characters, yeah.
So how did you come
So
up with this idea? This is like very,
well,
very
it's
interesting. Let's talk about this.
oh my, I don't know how it came up with it. What? I mean, I think it was like I was probably just doing Yogi and Boo Boo impressions, and it just transformed into that because the sketch like starts
Gets transformed.
it
Yeah.
starts like an episode of the show, which is a um children's cartoon from the 70s or something, and it slowly gets darker and darker until it gets like really really messed up like a slow burn A24 film. um and that's it, that's the sketch, and then I move on to the next joke about like penises or something like it's
Yes.
that's
Totally
it.
unexpected. I am surprised. Like this is so surprising. Like, I'm shocked with this development. Anyways, yeah. Next thing is this what you presented to Bryden?
Yeah, I'm not gonna like read all of my stand-up humor here. That's not slated for this episode, but
It's
yeah, that's
personal.
something that I was that you brought to mind when you mentioned
Oh,
stand-up. So um uh the reason that we're on the show is because number one, Mr. Cask is still banned from the show. And so he can't come back. They needed a couple of hosts to fill in, and
yeah.
I've been on the show before. I was around, and yeah. So
Were you
this
with the
is actually
show?
what's
Sorry.
that?
Were you with the show like since the beginning? Have you like
No,
seen?
no, I didn't even know the
Yeah.
show was going on
Yeah. Yeah.
until one day Bryden started following me on X. I was like,
Oh, so
what
was
the
that
heck is
like kind
this?
of recent? Like relatively
Sort of,
recent.
yes. I mean, yeah, sort of recent, like a year ago,
Yeah.
at least. And when people were just like piling back onto X, and I didn't know it was him. It was because he used the show name, right, as his personal X
Yeah.
account, and I found out, oh, they've been doing that. Like he told me, like him and I remember him and I were chatting before he started the show. He's like, oh yeah, me and Abby are thinking of doing this show, and like, okay, cool, yeah, she's cool, she's really cool, and and then he never told me about it, and 4 years went by, so things were kind of a blur during the Biden years. We kind of all lost track of each other and of ourselves during the Biden years.
So what
We
happened? What happened with you during Biden era?
we don't need to go into that. We don't need to go into
Okay.
that,
Okay.
but
It's just like
we
curious.
I just want everyone to know that this is a backup episode. So we're recording in April of 2026 right now. So if we talk about events, they may be kind of time displaced from where you are. Okay. But of course, we're going to be covering what happened in the first 4 months of 2026, including the Trump assassination, the Charlie Kirk resurrection, the public execution of Bonnie Blue.
That was shocking. That was really shocking.
Shocking's not the term. Satisfying is the term I would use. But
But it was shocking in like when you look at it from everything that was going on at that time. I just like it wasn't the thing I was expecting. Definitely not a thing.
it's true. It wasn't on my bingo card. We'll also
Yeah.
be covering the newest Gen Alpha meme, 1-4. I don't understand kids these days.
Yeah, like it's like, whatever. I
And of
do.
course, we'll be talking about Nick Fuentes becoming a permanent seat on The View, replacing Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, that was expected. Honestly, there was no other way around it. This had to happen. This had to happen. You know that.
Well, of course it had to happen. He's basically their target audience, right? Of gay men, right? That's who
Well,
watches The View, right? And Whoopi
so
Goldberg being, forbidden by law to do any kind of televised acts and is under house arrest. So, but first,
yeah.
a word from our sponsor. You know, Abby and Bryden may not be with you right now, but they're still here to help in the form of their new product, Here to Help University. No, it's not a pickup artist school. For that, we officially recommend the Florida State University system. Please use reference code H2H when applying to school in Florida, and you will get a discount on your tuition.
How great is this? We're helping people help themselves. Like
That's
this is
right.
like right?
And
Like it's incredible that we're managing to do this and have sponsors like this. This is incredible. Like do not miss this opportunity. This is great. I'm going to join. My husband's going to join. My cats are going to join. We're all going to use the referral code. Everyone, do it. Trust me. Believe in me.
And unlike other schools, we don't offer degrees. We'll train you to do anything. Just come to us and we'll train you to do it. We'll help you do it. You want to run contraband over the border? We are here to help you. You want to collect
Yay!
protection money? We are, come on, Abby, here to
Here
help
to help.
you.
You. Here to
Yes,
help you.
folks. There are many ways to skin a cat, and we are going to teach you all of them. You need to,
Are we?
if you need
All
to
of
get
them?
in touch with that ex-girlfriend after she told you she would love you forever. What a joke that was, right? It always is, right? It always is. That's right. We'll teach you how to polish that gun, and we'll teach you how to get back in touch.
Wait. Small pause here. What kind of gun are we talking about? What kind of
We
polishing
are
a gun?
here to help you. All right.
Yay!
All right, folks.
Yeah.
Here to help
Um,
University. Sign up today. Come to our website.
That sounds
Anyway,
great. That sounds great. Like that was amazing. Sponsor word. Great. Whoever recorded that, incredible job. I'm
I know,
like,
right? That was a great
really-
spot. That was a great spot, wasn't it? What did you think,
I was-
Bryden?
We're all just gonna die anyway.
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
yeah.
then.
All right. First topic of conversation: Black people getting better or getting worse? I think getting better.
Why? Why do you think that? I'm curious. What do you have to say there?
Black
Can we just stick to one topic for 3 seconds? Like we're jumping. Like yes, we will talk about everything. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Everything.
They're getting fiercer,
Everything.
more ambitious, and darker than ever before. Black people getting darker. They're getting
Is that
darker,
true?
I think. I think
Is that
so.
true? Do you think that's because they're like less scared to go outside and then they're tanning more?
They're tanning
or
more? Yeah, maybe you're right. They're not staying in their homes for fear that white
Well,
men are going to rape them
because that
and put them to
happens.
work.
I think that is the main thing, like putting them to work. Whatever. Interesting topic. Why are we talking? I think they're getting better. I think they're getting better.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on this. We get along a lot better than Bryden Prime and Abby Prime, actually.
Abby Prime and we're Timu. They're Prime, like
They're
Amazon Prime. Is this
Oh,
what?
that's right. That's right.
And we're Timu.
That's right. They deliver by drone, and we deliver by DHL.
True. Oh, that's actually very good. Like we're DHL material. I'm actually surprised. That's quite impressive on our side.
Only the best shipping option when we're here to help.
They're not our sponsor. Stop talking about them. Okay, they're not sponsoring this.
We're not sponsored by DHL, but we're DHL
not.
tier.
Yes, and you wish you were us.
But why do black people invent everything? Why can't I invent something? Right? right?
Have you tried? Have you tried? Have you put the effort of an average black woman to actually invent something? Have you done? Have you listened to her ever?
I'm
Do
too
you have the ear
contrarian to
to
invent anything.
listen?
Inventing things are too cool for me. I'm more. I march by the beat of my own drum of kind of sitting around and eating Doritos. You know what they say? Be yourself. They say do what calls to you, right? And that's what calls to me. But I feel like if not inventing things became cool, blacks would just brag about how they invent nothing. Like if inventing nothing started to become like the admirable, virtuous thing,
Mhm.
you would just have people on X being like, "Yo, we didn't invent anything. We didn't invent anything, yo."
And you did that. That kind. I don't. I mean, listen. I'm Japanese. I don't have this kind of a problem. I've never seen a black person in my life
Japanese
ever.
people don't invent stuff. They
They
they they
don't. We
improve
don't.
stuff. They
Barely. We just like to make it seem like it's something uh, futuristic. Like literally, we still use fax machines, but when we do it, it's cool. Everyone wants to do it too. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
get
I was
home,
reading
it's
that
just like
they still use floppies. They still use
yes,
floppy disks for like a very large amount of their bureaucracy, and they're just starting to sort of switch off of that.
not a fan of that switch off. I liked my cash in my hands, serving everyone. That was
Not
very
me.
nice. Now I have to have a card and like ping and ping and everything. It's like
What?
whatever.
Did you say peeing?
Ping, pinging, not peeing. You don't ping
Binging?
when you use a card.
Like
Ping,
Googling? Like binging?
not pinging, pinging.
Pinging.
Ping, ping, ping.
I'm never going to understand what you're saying, so let's just move on.
I have some Japanese phrase. That doesn't matter. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
No, don't worry about it. I just know Japanese. Don't worry about it.
yeah, yeah. You wish you knew Japanese. I know.
I don't
Whatever.
wish I. No, I haven't been a weeaboo for. I've
You
been
were.
off of the. I was a weeaboo, yeah. I was a weeaboo, and it wasn't until I was actually pretty far along in life before I realized how cringe that was. And
Why is it cringe? Why do you find it cringe? Like I know the story. I know how it goes. I am allergic to weebos, or just generally tourists, or just generally people who come to Japan. I don't like them. I don't think anyone should come ever. But
well, the
yeah,
reason someone becomes a weeaboo, I think, is because they're just an empty husk without any culture of their own, right? I mean, we are, I think, in the West, obviously, kind of, bereft of any culture or identity, and that's intentional. Especially a guy like me,
hmm
gestures to his own face is encouraged not to have an identity, and also, if you do have an identity, it has to be the most obnoxious, shitty identity that you can possibly contrive.
yeah, yeah.
So by contrast, the Japanese have a very robust, well-defined, thoughtful,
Well
historical
defined.
culture.
Yeah, but that's
It is
true.
well
That's
defined. I mean,
true. It is very thought true and very well defined.
yeah,
That is 100% true.
yeah. I mean, in America, we have a culture of disposability and being as big of an asshole as possible. And
Yeah, I love
well,
that. That's
well,
the best
people have
thing
listened to
about
the
America,
show.
by
If
the way.
if you
Yeah, we all know what that means, and like it's awesome. Like this is one thing I love about America. I'm not gonna
hmm
say it
hmm
because I am a lady.
so you are in America.
I am in America. I am
Okay,
a
okay.
Japanese. I hate when people come to my country, but I really love to go to other countries. I don't know. It's kind of a thing like where you're, you know what, like you find something that you really dislike, right? And you're like, okay, I want to do this to other people. I want to like kind of make everyone feel how I felt when I felt awful. And then I don't know. It makes me happy
So
to
you
kind of
came to America to make people feel awful.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
and like
okay.
it's working kind of. They're not taking me as serious. Like I don't know. I guess it's not as obvious, that I don't belong here.
Well, you mentioned a husband, right?
Yes.
And
Yes. I
so,
do. Did I
which
mention him? Did I
which
mention him?
you did mention him, and I was just wondering which service he ordered you from.
Yeah, it was Timu. Ha!
He
Would you
got you from
believe
Timu.
that?
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Incredible things. Like I'm
Oh,
saying,
I
DHL delivery.
yeah. How was the DHL? Better or
Well,
worse than Uber?
I've never used Uber. So this
Oh,
is a
okay.
very tricky question. I don't know what can I use for our American audience, although not a single person who watches this show or listens to this show, whatever, is an American. There's like 3 Americans and a bunch of foreigners. I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah. The,
So,
the the
like,
audience is like 90% like random European people
yeah,
and
right.
people
That's
on
crazy.
Rumble. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, who's on Rumble? I'm still wondering about that guy on Rumble. There was like at one point there was just like one person listening on Rumble and no idea who that is. And we're trying to find him. Like if you're listening to this, Rumble guy or girl, maybe it's a girl, although unlikely. Um, just leave a comment. Say that we suck. It's fine. Like just let us know that you're fine. We want to know you're fine. You're doing fine in life.
I want to ask everybody to join the Discord.
Oh yeah,
Join the
definitely.
Discord. It's in the description, and that's where you'll find the show notes as well. So if you want to see pictures of Timu Abbey riding in the DHL truck, because she just posted that in the Discord,
Hell yeah.
join up. And so we don't do show notes. We have a Discord. That's where the show notes are. Join today. All right, Timu Abbey. I want to teach you a little bit of English. You want to learn some English
Yeah,
today?
let's go. Let's do that. I need that. My exam is tomorrow.
All
Not
right,
tomorrow,
excellent.
tomorrow, but like in
Excellent.
2
All right.
days.
I want you to repeat after me.
Sure, I will maybe.
Holla fan slam a black.
Havana, slam it black. Ha! Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed.
Your intonation was American English is very tonal. It's a tonal language, and it's
Like
holla
Chinese.
fanny slam a bat. Holla fanny slam a bat.
I'm sorry, is this Hebrew or English?
It's Hebrew derived, but there's also a mixture of
Mixture?
a mixture of AA Ebonic English.
Incredible.
So
So
it's Hebrew, Ebonic English, Ukrainian, okay, and Californian English.
incredible. So this is like what a Native American speaker can always deliver at all times.
Yes, a Native
day and night.
American speaker will know how to. You can
And mind
tell
you,
by
we
the
call it
tones. Honestly,
American.
if you don't get the tones right, I can't even understand you. Try it
I
again.
know, like no. I know that you cannot understand me. I just want to point one thing out. See how I called it American and you called it English like just 2 minutes ago. I don't know. Like I feel like that's an insult. Like why would you do that? It is American. You understand that? This is America.
Well,
So
I
like
don't. If I mean English,
maybe you were,
American, it's the same thing. I don't think
I
they
mean maybe you
speak
were trying
English
to kind
anywhere
of make
else.
me understand, right? Like yeah, they don't speak English anywhere else. That's true. Nowhere else.
Everywhere else in the world, they speak some kind of Spanish. I'm pretty sure.
They speak Uruguayan. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, it's a problem. That and Chinese. Chinese is
If you're
every.
not speaking English, you're probably just speaking in a system of clicks and pops.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
There you
don't.
go. Was
Yeah,
that was Japanese,
that,
right?
that was pure Japanese. Not many people know it these days, but if you are real Japanese, you know what I just said. It's like you did this to me, right? If I ask you to repeat this, I don't think you can because like you don't even know Japanese, right? I know some English, although I'm not getting the tones right.
All right.
All
Let's
right, let's move on. Are we ever gonna do Dear Abbeys in this show, or are
You want to do
we
the
on?
show? All right. You want to do the show? Let's do it. Give me hit us with a Dear Abby, Abby.
Sure. Wait, there is an intro, right? "Doo-doo-doo," or something like that.
She hasn't done that for a while, but
I don't care.
she's
No,
bringing it back.
I'm bringing it back. Doo-doo-doo, whatever. I don't know why she did that, but whatever. Dear Abby, okay, this is a good one. You know how they say the real you comes out when you're really drunk? My darling husband got accidentally wasted one night, and I was explaining something I thought was particularly interesting when I realized he wasn't listening. Asking why he wasn't even listening to me, he said, and I quote, "Because you're boring." Was this the truth? The real him? Should I lock him in a dog crate for the insult? That's a little bit extreme. He says he doesn't remember it, which is straight up gaslighting me. Yeah, gaslighting, in my opinion. Sincerely yours, the boring wife.
Gee, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
That story.
Did you say that to your
Listen,
wife?
boring wife. I think you should stop holding on to things so much. Um, this sounds like ancient history. I know it's difficult for you, to to not dig up ancient history. You sound like quite the ancient archaeologist.
Wait. Why is this? Why is this familiar to you? I want to know this. Why does this sound familiar?
You're asking why it sounds. I don't know. It just sounds like I've heard it before. Sounds like I've
You've
heard this
heard
story
it?
before. Sounds like
So
I've
it's a
heard this
it's a stories
broadcast
all
before.
this time. Like the boring wife and a drunk husband should be in the Bible, really. If it's gonna
Well,
repeat that much.
listen, don't hold on to things so much. Maybe you're boring. Here's okay, here's how we can solve this actually. We can help you by teaching you how to not be boring.
We do that at Here to Help Academy, by the way. So please hit that subscribe button. Come to us.
Here's how you can not be boring. Ask the other person's opinion while you're talking to them. And not after 27 minutes like I've been talking right now.
I ask you for your opinions like literally every 3 minutes. Please.
Yeah, I don't ask you for your opinion. I've just
Because
been
you don't
talking for 27
care,
minutes.
I guess.
I don't expect much. Let's call it the bigotry of low expectations.
That's fair because that way I can be the underdog and everyone can love me and you can just be a performative male sigma thing.
I am a performative male. I'm performing right now. But
Great
yeah,
job.
asking for someone's opinion as they're speaking, okay, and then responding to that opinion. When
So
you
what do you do? What do you do when someone tells you like, oh, imagine yourself being in that situation and like, okay, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, right? Like you're not asking questions, but you're in that very moment, and someone's like, you asking, hey, you ain't even listening to me, and you're like, because you're boring. You're boring me. How would you feel? How
well,
would you feel?
if someone said that to me, I would say I would wonder how I can blame them for my own shortcomings.
Yeah, that's a great advice. Like
So you
I would do
can
the
figure
same. Yeah.
out how that person is causing, it's not your fault that you're
They think,
boring.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not your fault that you're completely invested in your own shit that you can't even think about, what's interesting to them. It's that they have somehow created this situation to hurt you.
They
Specifically to
have.
hurt you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they have. I think this is a great advice. I think you will figure this one out. You can do it. Like I don't know, but just think about the other person. They have to live with you. They let you live with them, right? Like it's okay to be boring. For me, it is like this. You don't have to kind of overcome this boring. Like stop being boring. That's fine. Be boring. Like everyone has to. Like we need boring people so we can have fun people. No, and then just be that. Be
I
boring,
don't I
but
don't I don't follow that
understand your
logic.
place. This is like you have to like this is you're not a woman, so you don't understand what it means to like personally realize, oh, I should like back up and be in my place, like stand in my place, whatever. So like sometimes you want to do something, you want to do something fun, you want to do something extraordinary, but you cannot because whatever, right? So you back up. You're like, okay, this is not for me. I'm a woman. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm just gonna like get in lane and stop acting like this. It's like be boring. That's fine, but just don't bore this man. Like leave him
Yeah, and I
alone.
don't know why you're talking to each other anyway. I don't really talk to my wife. What the hell am I
Yeah.
going to talk to her about?
Yeah. What
Like,
was the last thing you said
let's
to your
see.
wife?
I don't. Let's see. Thank you for dinner.
Great one. Great one. That was kind
Great
of
dinner as
last.
always, honey. That's what I said
Yeah.
to her.
That's beautiful and keeps
There you
the
go.
balance,
There
like
you go. And you know
harmony.
what she said to me? You're boring. So there you go. But
Did
but
she?
I'm like
I believe she did.
only interested. I've completely lost my heart for everything in life, and I'm only really interested in really just two things: gaming and
Hmm.
dogging. And if you don't know what dogging means, Timu Abby, ask your husband on that one. Um, but my wife is
Scared. I'm
not
scared.
interested in video games at all, and it's crazy because she's the I think the first woman I've ever been with who is literally 0% interested in games, and
How did
actually,
that come to be? Like when I think about that, like seriously, you pick a girl, marry her, despite not sharing the very important interest of yours. How does that
that's it.
happen?
Well, when I found out that was the case, I uh, basically told her that I was probably going to leave her on the spot. On the
Uh
spot when I
huh.
found out this was the case, and she talked me down from it
She's a
because it's
queen.
like
Oh, she's so cool. Like
she talked
I
me down
love
from it.
her.
Because it's like if I'm going to be spending an inordinate amount of time playing video games, it's a very time consuming hobby.
Yeah.
And you don't have a tolerance for that. It's just like what's the point, right?
What did she
Um,
say? I'm curious. Like any, like, give me one point that kind of like stuck with you there.
um, she would. All I remember, honestly, all I remember is her just being like, hey, wait a minute, that kind of thing, and and basically made me think, all right, I'll let this ride. We'll see how it goes, and maybe she didn't even know what she was getting into, but she's stuck now. She's stuck now.
Her. So like what I
Whatever.
see here is that you were playing a double game. You really liked her, so you wanted her. You wanted all of this to be her choice. So she picks to be stuck with a gamer. This
I
is
mean,
what
if
I'm
I
saying.
had to choose between like giving up games
Oh
and
yeah,
just like giving up a
a wife.
partner forever, yeah, I would give up the partner because yeah, there's
Yep, makes sense.
because what am I going to do? She's boring. Games are the opposite of boring most of
I
the
don't
time,
know.
right?
Like, no, I like gaming too. But since I got married, I feel like uh, now I'm the boring wife. It feels like I don't have enough time to get into. Like, I don't feel bored enough to be like, okay, now, or like tired enough. I guess like being unemployed is a big part of it. If I had a job, I would like wait for home and be like, oh, I cannot wait to come home and game. But right now, what are you doing? Like, what's this? Like, he's shaking his head, like,
Oh, sorry.
that's
So
right.
I'm
He's like,
bobbing my
like,
head because
he's
I'm
bobbing. He's like a
under my
dog.
desk. I have a little elliptical machine, and I just started like fidgeting with it like a fidget spinner. And now, so it's moving my head back and
He's
forth, and
like,
so
oh,
Timu
oh,
Abby
oh,
sort
yeah.
of sees me rocking back and forth. I have a little
Yeah,
elliptical thingy. It's good. It's good. It's like
you
this
have a
little thing
lot
that
of
goes under your desk, and
rhythm
it's an
for a guy
elliptical.
like you. Like, a
What's that?
lot of rhythm there for a guy like you.
For a guy like
Like
who looks
you,
with
yes,
my appearance,
yes.
gesturing to my face.
Gesturing to his face. Yeah, you have a lot of rhythm for such a guy. Such
What
a.
did your husband say while we were setting up? He said that I had a crazy white boy laugh.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is
That's what
that
he
what he
said.
said?
That's what he said.
Wait, I just did it.
He
Was
he's
that the
right.
laugh? That was
Yeah,
actually
I
that was a
think yeah.
sincere laugh. That wasn't planned.
Really?
Um,
Really? I believe this, by the way. No, no, no. I was like, that's it. That is. Incredible.
So,
Great
so
job.
what games did you play when you had time to play games?
Oh, this was like a long time ago. Um, I think the first game that wait, like where are we going back? Like first game I really
I don't know.
wanted to
Just
play and like committed myself to playing was Diablo, the first one before Diablo sequences. I had just Diablo and like I don't know Pentium something. I'm like 45 years old, like the real Abby is. Like we're the same age, and those are like type of games like the later World of Warcraft, Counter Strike. Was that not Vice City? Like whatever, right? Like and then I played some MOBA games later on in life when I was a student, right? Like I was playing a lot of League of Legends, but never did a lot of RPG. Aside from I think like um I did like to play Devil May Cry, but mind you, not a lot of games were available for my setting in life. You know, growing up outside in a tin
right.
house.
You had to plug your PlayStation just into dirt
No,
and
no,
let
no.
the
I did not.
electrical
Never
conductivity
happened.
of the earth.
Never happened. By the way, that is a great idea. If you lived like I lived in a metal, like sheet metal kind of house, like this is a great idea. Great advice, by the way. But no, I
Plug the
had to
PlayStation
go
into a sheep.
into sheep.
That works. They have electrical conductivity.
That's like very opinion of you, but yeah, I would have to go to like this
Siri,
specific
what do I do
gamer.
when a conversation is boring me?
You cry. You cry.
The most effective way to gracefully exit a tedious conversation you're not enjoying is to involve another person. Keep an eye out for someone you think would be a good fit and introduce them to the folks you're current. Oh, fuck. There's no one else here but us. Shh.
Bryden is here.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about this, Bryden?
We're all just gonna die anyway.
All right.
I
Well,
love that. Bryden is really funny sometimes when he's not depressed or something. Like I don't know, like nihilistic, right? Nihilism. Yeah. Um. Sure, I'm boring, so I'm gonna move on by
you know,
myself. Accept
there
this.
was one thing that's not boring is about
Of
me. I actually,
course,
there was 1 year of my life when I didn't play games at all because I thought there was going to be a civil war. And I spent that time training
that was
for the
this
war.
year, dude. Like, what are we talking about?
Nah, no, we're I think we're farther than we've ever been. Farther than we've ever been from anything like that. And it's
That's what you
unfortunate,
think
really. It's unfortunate.
before it really happens. That sucks. That sucks. I don't want war, so whatever.
Well, you're a
Anyways,
woman.
you were
Women are afraid of war. They don't want to die. Men want to die.
yeah,
Men
like
want to die so
that's
bad more than anything.
I agree. That's something like I noticed. I was very young when I noticed it, but all men want to die with a purpose. This is like their ultimate goal. That they're born and they're like, if I can die defending my family or like defending someone or like for my country, they just want to die with a purpose. Otherwise, they would be just like dying from anything, right? Like just go in front of a car. No, that's not the point. You want to, you can kill yourself technically, like quote unquote, there, but it has to be with a purpose. Like you're doing it for something. It's so powerful, so cool. My life had a point.
Well,
Look at
you
me.
sound Ukrainian, and we know they like to just basically jump on top of bullets.
Yeah, they do. Anyways, like I don't really care about war like that. It's just like I don't want it. It sucks. Like you lose. It's annoying. I mean, I've been through a war, right? Like I don't know if our listeners know this. I've been through a war as a little baby, so it
I'm
doesn't
sure you've been
really
through a lot of
matter
wars.
at
I'm
all.
sure you
No,
were
no,
a
no.
child
No, no.
soldier.
Well, nah. I had to like I don't know. Like after this show, I have to show you a photo of my brother in the uniform, 4 years old, holding an AK. Was it an AK? Maybe not an AK. I think it was M70. Well, that's like practically the same thing. And in front of a building, he was adorable, adorable, so cute.
Jesus Christ, I think I'm telling a joke, and
And
it's a good
it's
thing I
like
didn't say any of my
real
other
life.
jokes. It's a good thing I didn't say any of my other jokes in case they were also true.
Okay, now I'm scared. I don't want to hear it, kind of. Listen, we should stop this and try to read another Dear Abby.
All right, let's do another Dear
What
Abby.
is what is the sum up of this, like, this boring wife segment?
Okay. Number one, include the person you're speaking to and blame them
Just
for
read.
your problems. Blame them for your personal flaws.
Great.
Don't work on yourself.
I feel like you've been helped here. We suck at this, man.
We've
Anyway,
improved you. We've made you
yeah,
better than you were before.
yeah, yeah.
Improved you as
Um,
a person.
so, like, another Dear Abby, which I'm gonna telepathically read. So bear with me. Okay. Like, are you ready for this?
Okay.
This is like
Okay.
some Japanese
Total
improvement
recall.
with, like, this is a Japanese technology. I am reading from inside of my brain. Okay,
All right.
like, this is possible.
Let's do it.
Here it goes. Dear Abby, am I being selfish and ungrateful? My husband got me a really nice watch for Christmas. The thing is, for weeks before this happened, I've been telling him what kind of a watch I want. It has to be a big head watch. I was like constantly telling him. Christmas comes and he gives me a same brand watch with a freaking small head. That was crazy. This is not my style. It does not fit my vibe. Nothing. I don't know what to do now. Do I tell him? Do I switch, like, just buy myself a different watch that I really want? Do I just pretend everything is fine and keep wearing it even if I don't like it?
Christmas is retarded. I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas, bro.
You
And I'm
don't.
a Christian. I,
Yes.
but I just want Christmas to be about going to church and
Yeah, I agree.
praying and sleeping in. Fuck all this gift giving
Yes.
bullshit. Listen, I don't get a lot of satisfaction out of giving gifts, and I haven't gotten satisfaction out of getting gifts ever since I got a job, man. You want to give me a gift? Pay my rent for the next 6 months.
That's so real. If someone paid my rent, even for 1 month,
Even for 1 month. Yeah. All the
I'd be
gifts
like,
that I get,
thank you, I love
Chris,
you.
well,
It's
if
awesome.
you took all the gifts I ever got in my life, they probably wouldn't add up to 1 month of rent. So, all the
Yeah,
gifts I
it's
got for
just
Christmas, I didn't like any of them.
what did
My
you get?
mom.
What did you
Okay,
get
I'll
for
tell you what I
Christmas?
got.
Like,
My
yeah,
mom got me some novelty hot sauces, saying, "Oh, when I saw this, I thought immediately of you." It's
is
like
that like the bag
I,
from Walmart? I saw them at Walmart. I think that's it. Like,
I didn't ask, but they're novelty hot sauces, and they're like,
yeah,
a devil spunk hot sauce. Like, I like hot sauce, by the way. I mean, men invented hot sauce to keep women and children away from our food. And I'm a
funny.
big hot sauce fan, but I'm not down for all that boomerish novelty hot sauce bullshit. I like gourmet, really good stuff. Like, I'm a gourmand. And
Gourmand,
so I
gourmand.
have no idea why my mom thought like that. But my dad got me an espresso machine, which, I mean, that's all right, except I already have a coffee maker that I like a lot, and I
Yeah.
drink coffee and not espresso. And it's kind of cool, but my wife limits the number of appliances that are allowed on the
Mhm.
counter. And it's like she was not thrilled. She was nonplussed, I would say, to another French word, I think, to see that. And I'm probably gonna regift it. So
I need one. I need an espresso machine. Like, if you, but like, I don't have anything coming up for an excuse for you to, like, gift me with anything. But I guess it's also probably expensive. No, like, they tend, like, I don't know.
it's
Depends
probably
on.
not that expensive, to be honest. And if you want it, you can have it.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah.
but my brother got me a book from 1873 called A History of the Bible, which seems pretty cool. It's like during that
Yeah.
era of the Victorian period, there was a lot of interest in the archaeological side of the Bible. And so
Mhm.
there are actually a lot of books called A History of the Bible. And they didn't care about like naming like 30 books the same thing back then, which is interesting. But that was pretty neat to just have an artifact in my hand that was so old.
Yeah,
But it
that
is a
is.
Protestant book. I don't
Yeah.
think it's necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily like critical of Catholics or anything. I think it's more or less like very by the numbers. And also it was published after the author died. It was like a
Yeah.
a new edition. So that was kind of cool. But I'm never going to open it or do anything with it except own it. And it's just going to take up space because if I even try to touch it, it's going to fall apart. So
Yeah.
I don't dislike that, but at the same time, it's like, cool. You got that for $50 on eBay. That's awesome. I thought it was very
Why
thoughtful
did
and neat.
he like? Yeah, why did he think that would be something you'd like? I mean, you can preserve this book, right? You can like keep it away and like keep it for your children. It's gonna be worth something probably in like 50 years. It can be like a heirloom or something.
No, I don't think it's gonna be
No,
worth any. It could be an heirloom. You're right. You're right. I'd have to preserve it. I mean, it's already
just like put it in
it
a
looks ancient.
frame.
It's a little messed up. I'd have to. Yeah, you're right. I could put it inside some kind of frame. It's a fat ass book. It would have to be a deep frame, but I could do that. Get a case. Get a case
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
like a case, or like you know how they put like those vinyl. Sometimes vinyl is put in a glass kind of box or something like that. It can be
Yeah,
done like
yeah. I
that.
have a Civil War pistol like that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
But yeah. I mean, you get a gift for someone. It's like, hey, keep this for the rest of your life in a case somewhere,
and do nothing with it.
Yeah, and be very careful with it because it's going to fall apart any second. Listen, it's super thoughtful, right? But it's not like I was pining for that in my life. So I think the best thing I got was a Steam gift card. That's probably the
That's
best
cool.
thing I got.
Yeah, like you use it however you want.
Because I'm
That's
definitely
cool.
going to get the new Steam controller. Like, I definitely am going to spend money on that. So the money came
Yeah,
from someone else.
and like, wasn't there like winter sales on Steam? It was like crazy.
Yeah, sales aren't so good on Steam anymore. They used to be really good, but now it's like something coming down from $50 to $30. I'm not going to spend $30 in a game. My policy is $20 or less.
That's fair.
Unless I
That's fair.
really want a game.
No,
Otherwise,
I would never spend money on anything anymore. So like, if I can pirate that stuff, I would, and that's it. Like, this
of
is
course,
very expensive
of
for
course
me.
you would. You're
Of course, yes.
you're like Yugoslavian or something. Of course, you're just going to pirate it and not activate Windows.
Got me there. You got me. Anyways,
have you dead to rights. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree with Christmas things though. Like, I was very curious about that. I am not a big. First of all, I don't know how to give gifts. I suck at that. I don't want gifts. I don't know what to do when I receive gifts. I'm like, thank you. Right? Very weird. We never
Yeah,
had
that's
gifts in our
weird.
Christmas.
I mean, that's weird. You should know how to receive a gift. You
No.
you don't have to gasp or go like a
No, it's just like
a
I
ghoul
don't know.
beforehand. You can just say thank you. You can just
Yeah,
say, "Oh my
I say
goodness, thank you. Oh my gosh." You just do that.
you. But like, that's so fake. I don't want to be fake in this life.
Oh my gosh, a
Lying
box
is
of mousetraps. Thank you.
that's actually useful. I need that. I would be I would be grateful for that. But no. Listen, like, I don't think until I until I met my husband, kind of, I had a couple of friends that would like give me small gifts from time to time, but it was usually like souvenirs, like from a trip. They go somewhere and they bring me something small, like a coffee, a cookie, or something, right? Those were mainly the gifts I received in my life. And then whenever I met my husband, he was the one gifting me stuff. And I was losing my mind. I was like, why are you spending this money? He doesn't know this. He doesn't know this. I never like gave him that treatment. I was just like pacing around my house and being like, why is he spending money? We can use this for something better. What is going on? Why waste this? Right? I don't but I felt also bad because he like kind of put effort to pick a present, and I really liked the present. I really liked the gift. I was just freaking out. It was like, why are you spending money on me? I'm worthless. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And yeah, we never, like, my parents don't give me gifts, never did. I don't know why. Like, it's just like how I grew up. Like, they give me money. They do give me money. Relatives also, they're like, here, your birthday, here, $50. Like, here you go. Like, awesome. Thank you. And that happens like 5 times a day, and like I have some money. Was really
That's
nice.
good. My wife and I don't get each other gifts. It's like,
Hmm.
listen, every day with me is a gift.
I wish I
right?
can show
Every
you.
day.
That's true. That's true. Sure. It's like that's sure. Um, how does
Don't
she
walk
feel
away
about
from
you?
your computer. You're plugged in. Your headset is
I
plugged
know.
in.
I was like
Don't you
thinking.
dare.
Okay, I'm not moving. I am staying here. But we
Yeah,
have to
screw up
help
your
this
audio.
person. Listen, stop talking about yourself. We have to help this person.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm wondering, like,
yeah,
what do
yeah.
they do with
Christmas
this
is
watch?
retarded. Stop
This
doing
is
it and
no, but
go to
it's not
church.
about. It's not about like I agree. Go to church, but like this is about the gift, not the Christmas gift, just the gift. She doesn't like the watch. She wants a different watch.
Okay.
She tells her husband, "This is the watch I want." He
Yeah.
gets her a different watch. And now he's asking her, "Okay, why aren't you wearing the watch I got you?" Like,
Okay. Politely explain that when you asked for a watch,
You
you
suck.
asked for a specific style,
Hmm.
and this isn't that, and say thank you very much. Do you think we could go together and get a different one?
Is this
Thank you
why you
very much.
don't
Can
get
we go
gifts for
together and
your?
shop for the other one?
Is this why you don't get gifts for your wife? Because like you
Every
had to go
time
through this couple
no.
of times.
No, every time I get her a gift,
Or-
she just it's a fucking flop. You know, I got
So
her a
you
really,
never.
really expensive bag, an insanely expensive bag. I won't even go into it. She never uses it. Never friggin' uses it.
So
I
what did
don't
she
think I've
tell
ever
you?
seen her use it.
Like when you got
It's
her
not
that
that she
bag?
doesn't like it. It's just wasted on her. It's just straight up wasted on her. And that's how it is for every nice thing I've ever gotten her. It's just a
I just like
complete
the thing.
waste.
Like, I think that's a thing. Like we don't want to use nice things.
I don't think
Um,
it's even that. It's just that she happened to do, just doesn't use it. And if she
I
has to
think
bring
she
like
hates
kid
you.
stuff around, she uses a different bag for kid stuff. So
I think she's just
yeah.
like subliminally telling you she hates you and cannot stand you. And
Well,
this is like
that's
if this is
very
happening with
true.
every gift, like this is the only conclusion, right? Like if everything you got her was like this is what she's saying, right?
Yeah, I mean I've been trained through relationships. The worst thing you can do is like ask a woman if she's happy, ask
You never
her
ask a
if
woman
she
if she's
loves
happy.
you, anything like that, where it's like it gives her the opportunity to complain or to express negative feelings toward you, because that's what you're gonna get.
This is
That's what you're
good.
gonna get.
You have a potential to be an okay guy if you learn all of this. Like this is very I am so proud of you. Like I mean I understand why she had kids with you because like okay this guy is tolerable. He kind of understands not to like do this retarded stuff that men do. So yeah, great job. Like you
Well, I've been trained
yeah, you've been
through many
trained. Great job.
terrible experiences with women.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Whose fault was that you had terrible experiences? Like,
Mostly
there's
their
a
fault, not
reason.
my fault.
No. There's a reason you had to be trained. Like, there's a reason you feel like you've been trained because you didn't know how to behave, and this is why you had terrible
Yeah.
experiences,
Well, I had
right?
boomers for parents, which is basically the same as not having parents.
That's awesome. Sometimes, no, not really. Not really. Having parents is great.
Well,
I
that's
love.
because you're from some sort of dirt mound
I'm
where
listen. I'm from
they're
Kazakhstan,
trailing
right?
behind. They're trailing behind. Ironically, by being super 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 poor, it's like a force field
Yeah,
from, in shitification. Just by living
yeah.
in shit, you are sort of pushing back.
Protecting myself, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm protected. This is why you have to have a goat for your PlayStation. You have to have a thin house. It helps with some solar stuff. This is how you kind of like fry eggs and stuff. Like if you want to fry your food, you need this like sheet metal, whatever.
Yeah, your
And
kitchen range is your roof. You get
yeah,
up on
yeah,
a ladder to cook a
very,
steak.
very ecology like friendly, nature friendly. Just I'm just saying, like it's like living in the future, just in the past. Like you get that? Like it's just like outside of this time frame.
That's the
I'm in
future
a
liberals want
flat
for
circle.
us. We're all just going to live in sheet metal shanties.
um, that would be fun though. Like imagine the freedom. Like, don't you think this is how people are supposed to live? Really?
Um, no, no, I think they're supposed to live in regular houses, like
Yeah.
regular people, and
No,
like
I want
own
to reiterate.
houses.
I want to reiterate. I want to go back to this point of the watch
Okay.
thing, right?
I thought I solved
So
this already. I thought
no,
I said
you
this is
didn't.
like,
You just like said like tell him
well, okay,
politely.
what's the BMI of this person? Can you
Uh,
mentally recall their BMI?
yeah. 21.
Their BMI is 21.
Yes.
I
So
actually
no,
don't know if
this is
that's
like
good or not.
no. It doesn't really matter because it's irrelevant if you have muscle
It's not
mass.
irrelevant.
Showing
It's not irrelevant.
um. Anyways,
Is
no, no, no,
21?
no.
This sounds like a woman. I think you might have said it's a woman. Is 21
It is
BMI
a
good for
woman.
a woman? Oh, okay. It's not that bad at all. That's pretty good. Well, damn. I guess she's just a cunt then.
I think I kind of
Like,
agree. Like not
like what?
really. I don't think
You
that's
don't know how to
true, right?
tell someone that they got the wrong gift?
But
Just
I think like
politely
no, 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 no.
thank
Men
them,
are so
and then
sensitive. No, no, no. If men are so sensitive, if she comes and tell, like imagine how you feel about that bag. You're still thinking about it. So many years later, you're still thinking how your wife is not using that bag despite liking it. Can you imagine if she's like, "What is this? Like, I didn't want that. Why did you get me this? I told you to get me a different bag." And then like you would be crying every night to sleep. And she obviously cared for this man for whatever reason. I don't get it. Like, but I mean, actually, no. Do whatever he said. Go tell your husband, yeah, this gift sucks. Get me
no,
what I told you
don't
to
do
get.
that. Be polite and thankful and grateful, and don't say go get me the right ones. Offer to go
He's not
together.
gonna go get it. He's just gonna order online.
All right. Well, you sit down together at the computer and make it a couple thing,
Click and
right? And
click
then you
it.
get the exact one. He's still getting it for you. He's doing the clicking. He should be commanding the mouse.
Yeah,
So
it's
he
like
should be doing the
put the
clicking.
hand over hand, so romantic. Like here we
And
go,
you shouldn't
honey.
be all like, "Oh, get that one. Oh, that one. Click that one." You
No, you
shouldn't
should
be like that.
definitely do this. Like, yeah, listen, don't listen to men. They have no idea what they're talking about. They all want for other men to feel good, and they're like, oh, like feelings and how to be polite, and I'm a provider and protector of this house. I was like, shut up! You cannot even get me the right watch, and I showed you. You see, like, yeah. So, like,
Honestly, I don't know how you get the wrong. If she says it's a maybe he just didn't know what the fuck she meant by a big head. Maybe he was thinking about
I
something else when because
don't
I've never
know.
heard that term in my life. A big head, a small head. I've never
I
heard
think
that
it
term
might
in my
be like
life.
a translation of like it's just like maybe I'm saying big face. I guess like big
Yes, it's
face
normally
watch,
called
small
a
face.
face. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
and I
It
wouldn't say
was.
big face either. It's probably a large face. I don't know. I'm not a watch person, so I don't know. But
So this,
I know of terms I've heard. We
this
don't
is
say
on my
head.
mental reading fault. It's still a new technology, so like we have to work with that.
You
Okay,
have to
it's my fault.
translate this from
Yes,
English into clicks and pops.
yes, exactly.
I
So
see. Okay.
it very very difficult, but yeah, that's like this is like just for us kind of understanding the situation. I think I don't know. Sometimes men are just I honestly don't know. They just see a shiny thing. I think because I saw the watch that was in question, she showed like was which watches are the option, what's going on, and what's her style and what he got her, right? And this watch was full of these shiny little things, and I think that just men like shiny things. It's just like, oh look, this is so pretty. She'll love it because it was shiny, and he got that. This is like my reasoning. This is what happened, and she
That
should
may be
just take
why he
it.
chose that style, but he
Mm.
probably didn't know what the heck she was talking about.
That's
when
also
she said she
possible.
wanted a big face or whatever. Maybe he doesn't know watches. Maybe he does. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he forgot. But
Most likely forgot.
he
He's
can
like
probably
confessed.
trade it in, and so
Like,
she should just talk about it. 99% of the Dear Abbeys we get, meaning the last one and this one, can
yeah.
be solved just by talking. And honestly, the previous person should have known that because that's primarily
It's
the
kind of
advice that she
brutal that
gives.
she made her husband get drunk so he can finally say what he thinks. Like,
I don't think that actually is what happened. I don't think that's what
no,
happened.
I think.
I don't
I mean,
think the
I
problem
would
is
never get my
she
husband
doesn't
drunk.
care what he thinks. She doesn't care what he thinks. That's why he was bored.
So, um, I would never get my husband drunk. Never. To find out what he really thinks about me, never ever. No, no.
I don't think
Not
you
even
need
once.
to. You're living together. I don't think you need to get someone drunk to find out what they really think of you.
I was like, no, oh yeah, he's brutal. My husband's a little bit brutal, not gonna lie. He does not sugarcoat it.
I got that sense from him. I got that sense. He was very comfortable with me after knowing me for 20 seconds.
And he still asks he's gonna wake up at a certain point and be like, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, I filmed like we recorded this and like who? He's gonna be like,
He's
who?
awesome though. No, we have the same camo America First hat.
Yeah.
He's awesome. No,
Yeah.
I like him.
He's great.
But all right, we're at an hour 1 minute. Why don't you wrap us
We
up, Abby? Take us out.
well, I don't like this outro, but we're gonna do this anyways. Everyone, thank you for listening. Have a great week, securing the knowledge that we are with you and we are here to help. Is this how they finish every single time?
No,
Bye,
sometimes
guys.
I'm peeing.